Right, now let's keep you up to date with what's happening at Loftus Road, because we're hearing that the only people at the game who shook hands were the captains of either side, Joey Barton for Queen's Park Rangers and John Terry for Chelsea. We'd heard all sorts of rumours overnight that the entire Rangers side were going to snub John Terry. We also heard just before we came on air that the two sides had decided, look, let's just forget it all and neither side shake hands. What they've done now, what's your reaction to that?
No, well, if there's certain people not going to shake hands, it's going to create a problem. So you just nullify that and just don't bother shaking hands.
Just talk to me about the build-up. As a former player, how does it affect other players when you're reading in the papers all about this going on? The build-up is dominated by it and not about the football. How does it affect other players going into the match?
Well, the only thing what the players can do is affect something on the football pitch and win a game of football, and hopefully that's them doing their job for the teammates. The rest of it is, you know, it's very hard really to get into it. My personal opinion, what I'd have done me then is I got the two teams, the two players straight away after the game. I'd have got them with the FA in a room, then sorted it out for the good of football, really.
But the issue is so serious. Do you think it is possible to sort it out, particularly given that there's litigation involved as well?
Well, no, it's not. You're talking. It's a big thing. You know, when I used to play football, I used to get called a lot, and I used to give a lot out as well, and it was on a football pitch, you know, and that was, I'm not trying to say it's the right thing or the wrong thing. You're on a football pitch and you're saying all sorts to each other. I was a winger. I used to try everything to get my fullback sent off.
Yeah, but you didn't go there, did you?
But you'd say all sorts. Some of the stuff you would say would be anything about his misses and everything. You want to get them wound up in a game of football. You know, you want them to punch you. They can't do that. But that's a game of football. You heat it up. You know, you want something to happen. I want him to get crazy with me, and that's what it is.
You do, but you just can't justify that sort.
No, I'm not justifying it at all. You know.
No, I'm not saying that you are trying to justify, but I'm just saying.
I'm just saying it's
conceivable that you could actually go there in terms of trying to rile the opponent.
No, I used to say whatever really to wind them up, and I used to get a lot back. You know, and that was, you know, if you'd have heard with the majority of footballers, if you zoomed into them on a game, you'd say that's what you're doing. You know, it's a situation where you're winding, whether you're talking racism, that wasn't, you know, it wasn't what I did, but it was just, I'd say anything to wind them up, and it wouldn't be pretty things. You know, that was a game of football, but this scenario here now has come up, and it has to be dealt with. You know, I don't think it's right at all, but it has to be dealt with, and it's going to be now. So, you know, with all the media and everything at the moment, it's going to go on to the game. The game's obviously come up, which is it's quite a bizarre thing today. You've got the Manchester United and Liverpool, and obviously, you know, and QPR in this game, and they're wondering about the handshake and all this, and there's so much tension around the grounds, and obviously to hear about this bullet thing being sent is just ridiculous. And let's just hope really today that football wins, and we see a bit of, you know, football wins. It's on the football pitch.
As Nick was saying, we had reports, and I'm sure you will have seen them in the papers this morning, that Anton Ferdinand sent a bullet in the post overnight. It was actually a spent airgun cartridge, we understand. But all the same, that's not the sort of thing we expect to be connected with football.
We've got to get back to football.